Hello, everybody. Thank you for stopping by. For those of you who are new, my name is Cheryl, and I'm so glad that you decided to share some time with me. And to all of my followers, thank you so much. For without you being here, I wouldn't be here. And I so enjoy you sharing time with me and hoping that you'll get some inspiration and create something that you might see that you like. I totally enjoy your comments. I really am enjoying getting to know you better. My arm is still a little weak, a lot weak, but I wanted to come on and show you that I have decided to do a new cover for my ring-bound journal. So originally this was going to be the cover, but I decided she has a lot of kits that I'll be using. This is actually the Victorian love letters, and I thought what a beautiful cover these would make. This has them dancing, and then it looks like she might be writing a letter or reading a letter. So I printed 4. No, I printed 6 because I couldn't decide. So I'm going to cover the front and back of some chipboard that I cut, which was very simple. Well, I actually didn't cut it. My husband cut it for me, but it is very simple. I've done it tons of times. It's just cardboard. It's very lightweight chipboard. And all you do is you measure what you want, and then you take your ruler, same as like my paper and how I sometimes cut it. Make sure you have a new blade, sharp enough, and you want to just keep going very lightly like this down the side, and then do your bottom after you draw your lines. You know, you can kind of see the line still here. So once you've done that, you want to choose your covers. So this will be my front cover, and I definitely want this to be my front cover. The name of this journal, if you haven't already seen it, is Augusta. What did I do with that? Oh, here it is. It's Augusta, and it's a love story of love and redemption, and it's a beautiful story. It's by Paperomia, and I'll leave all of the information in the link below as to all the kits I'll be using. I'm using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of her different kits. But one of them is the Valentine bundle. So that comes inclusive with pretty much everything I'm using, except for this kit is separate, Augusta. But you could make a whole journal just with Augusta, as you can see. I'll show you. You don't even have to use any of the other papers. I just decided that I was going to. The other thing I decided was I did not like the rings that I was using. The ones that I had inked some. I'll get them. I'm going to keep them, but for this journal, I decided that I was going to... They're in my ephemera box. Hold on, somewhere here. Okay, so for this, I just... I don't know, they weren't quite right when I taped them down. So what I did was I took some metallic cardstock that I had, and I just used my small punch, which is, I don't know what size this is. I'd say a quarter, maybe a 1/4 of an inch punch. It's actually 3/4 of an inch punch. So I punched the gold rings, then I took this and I put it in the punch like this, and I made my own like this, just by punching it, okay? I like these a lot better. I don't know. It's the PM from Glam Junk Journals in me. I just like them better. I just think it looks nice, and so the front pages will all have that. Now, for the inside pages, I am going to also make rings out of this paper, which is lace. And I thought, since it was like Ireland, I would do all of the pages that are the story pages and line them with this paper. So it's all different linens. And then these are going to be like, this is going to be a top loading pocket, you know, for a journaling card or whatever. And I put some lace on the side and made a little pocket here with this antique little trim here. And I haven't done anything else to the pages except, like I said, the writing pages, you don't have to, you just have to ink the tops so that if you punch it, or the sides, whatever you decide to do. But the story pages are all different laces. It reminds me of an Irish sweater, if you will. So that's plain. And some of them have the same lace, some of them are different. That's different. Aren't they pretty? I mean, you have to touch it to know that it's not really lace. So I will punch holes for this and put this for the rings on the inside. And I know it sounds like a lot of work, but it really isn't. I mean, you know, I'll have them all. I'll put all the gold ones in one container and all the, and I have scraps because this paper was bigger than this. So I have all the scraps to these papers. And it doesn't bother me if it's not like the exact lace that I put the rings, because you're barely going to notice. So that's the only change I've made. And now I'm making a change to the cover. So that's how it's going to go. That's going to be my last page. And this will be my first page. Okay. And then this is going to be my cover. But see the difference? I think this looks better than that. This kind of is very dull. I don't know. It just didn't really do anything for me. I just think it looks better. So that's what I've changed. Now, I also might change this. This might change, and I might put this on top of something else and have this be my first page. I was thinking about doing something like this, but I don't want to cover it up. I just love that image. I mean, I could do one that doesn't have an image, I suppose. Like something like this doesn't have an image. So I could do that. But I love that image. I could put the image on the inside and put this on the outside. Oh dear. Well, I have to know now, because now these I cut down to 80% to cover my boards. These I cut down 50%. I mean size. Just want to get this white off before I cover my boards. Oh dear. Okay, so maybe I'll do this and put that on the inside, and this for the front and back cover. I think I will. And then I'll put this on the inside. since it's love letters, this is what it's called, love letters. It has the letter, but I don't think I'll be able to get that whole thing in. I'll put this on the inside, and I'll do this on the outside. Okay. Okay. All right, that's what I'm going to do. I think that'll look good. All right. So let's do the first cover first. And I have a little tool here, but you don't need one. I just like to have it to make sure that my corners are nice and even. And this is just printed on 30 pound, no it's not, it's 27 pound HP paper. It's got a nice sheen to it, and I printed it on Best Print because I really wanted it to pop. So I'm going to kind of center this, or not. Maybe I'll bring it down that far. Yeah. Okay, now what I'm going to do is get it on there. And I'll just use my tacky glue. Let's see if I can get this straight. I'm going to use my tacky glue because it needs to have a good glue. And you'll probably have to put this under a book or something for, you know, a little bit, because it might warp a little bit because this glue does have water in it. But I do like it a lot. I use it a lot. I like it better than the PVA. The PVA really warps for some reason. I mean, I think it's just got a lot of water in it. The tacky glue doesn't. And this sticks forever. I have an appointment on Wednesday. For those of you who don't know, I have a very, very bad neck. I think I've had about 8 hours of sleep in 4 days. But I'm feeling up to crafting. So my husband cut these for me this morning and ordered me not to do too much crafting today. I have made ephemera. I was able to do that. Well, I cut pieces to do ephemera. And I really look forward to doing that with you. Okay, so that's covered good. And I'm just going to put it down here. Sort of in the middle. And then I have, I don't know if you have one, but somewhere here, my goodness. I was going to do Sunday stitches last night, and I got halfway through it and couldn't hold the fabric up to the camera. So I decided not to do Sunday stitches. So for those of you who follow me on Sunday stitches, it's gonna probably be a little bit. My right hand works okay. It's just if I move my left hand the wrong way, I get stabbing pain in my neck and my shoulder. My poor husband, last night I was fixing dinner with him. We were fixing dinner together, and every so often I'd be like, ow, oh. And he's like, would you go and sit down? So I just used this to roll out all the glue. I don't have my iron out, so I won't use it. I'll just let this dry. I think that's gonna look lovely. Don't you? I love it. Excuse me. Oh, I was watching my friend Mateo this morning, guys. He is amazing. He is such an incredible artist. I was trying a little bit of mixed media the other day, and I had to put it away. It was just too frustrating with me not being able to use my hand very much. And I ended up using my tacky glue, because even using the glue stick, holding the paper and, you know, using the glue stick, you have to really hold it down, whereas that, you just spread it on. I'm not complaining. It's just what it is. But, so you don't have to use this. You can use a credit card or anything you want. But I just feel it to make sure that there are no bubbles. And then I'll iron, you know, I'll take some parchment paper and I'll take my craft iron and just go over it real quick to make sure that it's all glued down nice. That's pretty. That's going to look really nice. Yes? I think so. Or if I don't like it, I can always use this for the first page. So now I'm going to flip it over, and I'm going to take my little tool here, and I am going to place it here, and I am going to get my pencil. What do I do with it? I always put it back and then ask myself where it is. So if you don't have this tool, it's okay. So I'm just going to put this on the corner, and I'm going to cut right there. So I know that these corners are going to be, now for this corner, I'm going to have to lift it up a little bit. But just cut that much off. You don't have to have this tool, but I love it. And it's not expensive. You can get it on Amazon, and there's actually 2 that come in the package. So that's nice. And I really don't think it was more than like, I don't know, maybe $8. I've had it for a while. There. So now I'm just going to cut here. And I'm going to cut here. And I'm going to cut here. And I'm going to cut here. Now, a lot of people like kind of do this and make it like this, but you don't have to. They kind of round that, but I don't feel like I have to. So now I'm going to turn this over and give it a good press. I think I'll use my bone folder just to make sure that I have a nice crease there. Excuse me. There. And I'm going to glue that down. And I think this will make a nice sturdy cover too. I don't know, I just think it will look better. After I started thinking about it, I was like, And I did make a ring bound journal for a design team project once, and then I remembered, wait a second, I'm pretty sure I did the cover in like a book board or cardboard, or maybe I even used a book. I don't remember, book cover. So there's that. I'm gonna do this side. Make sure I pull it over good. beautiful. Sorry. I really like it. And this comes from the Valentine bundle. I think there's like 8 different items in that Valentine bundle for a really good cost. And you could use these for anything. Like, even though this is a love story, it's not going to be necessarily Valentine's Day. So now what I'm going to do is, before I do that, I'll fold up this side and give it a good press so that my corners are nice. Oh, that looks off. Yep, it was. I am frame. Am I on? Yes. So I have many friends to leave a link in the link below. My friend Pam from Glam Junk Journals, she has a ring bound journal that I actually got the same book as she did, but I'm going to wait to use it. It's called, let's see, Tattletales of Cupid. It's like, I think it was written in like 1908 or something like that. Beautiful book. I found it for $5. When she was making hers, I saw that book and I was like, oh, Pam, would you mind? And she said, of course not. I'll be happy to. She is such a sweetheart. Oh no, I have to reach. Okay, hold on, guys. Oh. See if I can pull that. Sorry. Thank you. There. And then I'll do this side. So pretty. I better not. I better use it. And I think when I do the other one, I'm going to put, now see how nice those corners are? But I think I should have probably, even though it looks okay, I think I should have put the top and bottom down first. And then, even though everything looks nice, I think I should have put this and this down and then this and this over. I haven't covered anything for a while. But it's a great way to make a ring-bound journal or even a book, you know, a journal to use a hardcover. I always make soft covers. I don't know why. I love fabric, I guess. And then I'll lift this up and push that corner in good. There. Yeah, that worked fine. And see, now you've got a beautiful cover. And if you wanted to, this tool also helps with knowing how far to put your cover together. So what you do is put this tool right here, right? And that gives you the distance for your cover. So that's where you would want your spine. Unless you wanted it wider than this, you would use, you know, like if you wanted a 2-inch spine or what have you, then you'd use this and go this way. And this would give you, I think it's 1 inch. spine, which you probably wouldn't want to do more than that. That would take care of probably 3 signatures. Okay, it's a really, really handy tool to have. There's lots you can do with it. So now I have to cover the back of this, which I think I'll do this. And you do the same thing, only you're not going to go around the corners. You're just going to cut it and place it on there. So what I'm going to do is just, actually I'm going to do it this way, just because I want to make sure I get them kind of centered, because this piece just lays on top. That looks good. Now if I'll see my pencil marks, I think I don't want to get pencil on this, and this is the same size, so I'll use this. And I won't do the other one, the back. I won't do that on camera because you saw me do the front. And it's the same procedure. So I'm going to get down. I'm going to go around this way and this way. Then, probably should have scored it, then I could see it. But that's all right. I can see it. Let me get my cutter because I don't cut straight. Put Augusta over here. I'm probably going to put that on the front. I just have to tip this upside down so the glue stays this way. And the other nice thing about the tacky glue is you can refill it and, you know, leave it upside down all the time, because that way it just flows really nicely. So I'm going to put this right on that line. Keep that. Here, I need to keep that. I don't think, I mean, these are really thin pieces, but I don't know. You could punch something maybe. I don't know. Did I do the, no. It's a beautiful sunny day, 80 degrees today. Not yet, but it will be. My videos are going up very slow, guys. I don't know why, but I'm trying to get them done early enough. I was going to do it last night and put it up, have it good. Okay, where is there's the front, and now all you do is take this and you're going to lay it down, and that will cover the back. Right? Did I? Yep. Perfect. Okay. You could probably use what do you call it? Art glitter glue or Bearly Arts. The tacky glue is much cheaper. Much less expensive. Now, unfortunately, I can't run this through my sewing machine. I could have sewn the paper and then glued it on. I am so sorry. Pardon me for that. Okay. Make sure it's upright. Okay, it's going this way. So this has to go this way. Can you see the shadow in there of them dancing? Oh my goodness. So gorgeous, Khyati. She is the one that, she and her sister designed these. They are teenagers and they live in India, if you are watching for the first time. I'm so proud of them. Now I'll just take my roller. And my corners look good. Everything looks great. And I know I got enough glue because I have some coming out here in the corner. Oh, I love it. I'm glad I did go with that for the back, so that I can put Augusta, a tale as old as August, on the front. But I'll wait for this to dry before I do that. But that will look beautiful, won't it? I think so. And I may even, excuse me, I may even do something like, if I can reach, oops, sorry. I could even do something like this. These are very lightweight. I may even do something like this. I probably will. What do you think? Let me know in the comments before I do it. I'll read your comments before I do that. And that will be the front cover. Although with these and then the gold rings, maybe for the cover I'll do the grommets, because I have grommets that color, because I think these with those might not look good. So I'll probably do this color grommet, because I don't have that color. Although these might look okay. No, I'll probably do the, just for the front, I'll do the grommets. And then the others, I'll do the rings, these. Because if I did grommets on every page, it's going to make it really bulky. And I have so much ephemera to put in it. So that will be it. And I will have to put this under a book. Do you ever do that in the middle of something? You think, oh, wait, maybe I'll do that. So I'm sorry for changing my mind, guys. But I couldn't help it. I don't know. I just think that looks so much nicer. And then when you turn the page, this will be on the other side. And this will have lace here. Oh, I love it. Okay, so I'm going to put this under a book. As you can see, it's kind of warped, but that's because it's wet. So I'll put it under some books, straighten it out, iron it just a little bit, just to make sure there's no bubbles and it's nice and smooth. And then I'll do rings last. You know, I'm going to do all my pages first, which I've got all my pages done. So I'm going to do my pages, and then as I do the pages, I'll put my rings in. No, I'll punch it and put my rings in. So that's an easy way to make, you know, your own hole reinforcers. if you have a small punch and a paper punch, and this is really old. I mean, it's hard for me to use it right now because I don't have a lot of strength. I can do probably 10 and then I have to stop. So that is it for today's video. Although I could go on and on and on because I have so many ideas for the ephemera, but we are already at 30 something minutes. So anyway, that's that. And then this will be this. I'll put this here and then this on the back. And I am going to use this in my journal because I still have these two printed, and I'll be using these. I'll back them with something and use them as letters or something in my journal because, I mean, they're just gorgeous. And I think you get, I forget how many letters. There's a lot. I want to say 15 letters. And so that's it for that. And I will be back again later or tomorrow, depending on how long it takes for this video to go up, with the next video. So stay tuned, and thank you so much for stopping by. And let me know what you think about putting those corners on. I think it would look nice. And I think having this cover will be a lot more, I mean, it's aesthetically pleasing, but it's more, I don't know, it's more like a cover. So that's that. I will make this off camera now, and then I'm going to take a break. So enjoy your afternoon. Be well, be kind, be sweet, and God bless. Love y'all. Bye.